Hello everyone, welcome to Code Cafe. I'm Shreya and today I'll show you how to work with Telegram bots in Node.js. So we can make use of telegraph.js to create Telegram bots, and we can even connect the bot to the database so that whenever the user interacts with the bot, the data gets stored in the database, and then we can later gather some insights from the stored data. Sometimes bots can also be made use of to manage the company. This was done by Via Constructions, which is a Kerala based startup. They made use of Telegram bots to assign tasks, manage the task assigned to their employees, and then ask for updates for the same. And the bots would also share the reports, weekly reports, with the managers. Now that we understand how powerful bots can be, let's dive into the tutorial. So the first step is to create a bot. For that, you'll have to search for bot father in Telegram and make use of the command new bot. Add the name and you'll be given a bot token to work with. Don't share the bot token with anyone and just simply add it in the config.env file. I'm only making use of three packages, that is .env, Express and Telegraph. And this here is a simple server.js file where I've imported all the required modules, and all of this is bot specific code. Don't forget to write bot.launch and the session code, as without that the bot won't work and you won't have a clue why it's not working. Stage is specific to wizard. You have to add that if you're creating a wizard scene. I'll just add a name to the wizard scene. Here CTX basically means context. Let's give a simple reply that hey, you're using a bot. In order to test it, we'll first have to add a command. I'll add a command that says start bot. So when you type start bot while using the bot, you'll get to see this reply as it will enter the wizard scene, choose course. I think it worked because we didn't add anything for the start command. Let's just add something else here. With the help of reply markup, we can add inline keyboard or inline buttons. Now, inline keyboards are arrays of arrays. Callback data is the data that gets sent when the user clicks on a specific button. Now, once a user clicks on a button, you want it to move to the next step. So for that, we'll add the line return ctx.wizard.next. I'm getting an error. Okay, I'll just add it over here. Let's just send it in reply. So you entered and whatever the user clicks on. So ctx.callbackQuery.data. This time it won't work with start. Let me replace it with add preference. Now, if I enter something like instead of clicking on the buttons, the backend crashes. So we'll have to handle that. If the callback query is undefined, so we can then send a reply that says incorrect input. All right, everything's working now. Now I'll simply ask the user about the technologies that he likes to make use of for the specific domain. So again we'll add the same if condition. Now if the callback query says no, so we'll just reply, thank you for your response. But if it's yes, that yes, the user wants to change it, then we'll go back to step 1. So in this case the index will be 0. Let's try it once. Do you want to change it? No. Thank you for your response. Okay, so I forgot to leave the scene if the user entered no. Let's choose backend. Okay, it shows the options for the front end and back end too. Okay, I have to change this. But now if I select any of the buttons, it won't work because the cursor is still at the last step. So we'll have to change the position of the cursor. We'll have to do this at every step. In this project, I think it would be fine if you did it just once. That is, if you set the cursor to 0 in the first step. But sometimes you have to go back and forth again and again. In that case, it would be preferable to choose to set the cursor at every step. Sometimes when we are making use of callback query, if you click on a button, it goes into infinite loop and it won't move on to the next step. So to avoid that, it's preferable to make use of answer CB query. Let's try it with that as well. So yeah, everything's working fine. This was all in this video. Thanks for watching.